Hello from San Antonio, this is SIREN TaRoT. Welcome back to another pick a card reading. Yes or no to any question. The lipsticks are fuck all. They're chaotic because they roll on this table. So there are 5 choices. Option 1, Buxom. It's a lip plumping lipstick. The color is Pop Star. Reliable nude. Stay. Option 2, Catkin. One of my newer lipsticks. Chestnut is the color. Gorgeous nude. I prefer working with natural light, but it's late. So this is what we got. This will be a quick video. I've got a longer video with the tiles and the dice planned for Sunday morning. This is Friday night. So quick to the point, no dice, no tiles. This is a dragon lipstick, option 3. Bugs me when there's no name for the color. It's just M15. M is in Misti 15. Dragon velvet lipstick. And we got another nude. My son's doing gameplay other side of the wall. Okay, Quattro option 4. It's a MAC lipstick. It is healthy, wealthy, and thriving. A rosy nude, a darker nude. And Cinco, another MAC. This is Russian red. Beautiful, rich, dark red. As always, timestamps will be provided. Don't overthink it. Just think of your question, take a deep breath, and make your selection. If you chose the first lipstick, Buxom, here's your reading. Yeah, this will be quick. I've had 2 different subscribers request a yes or no reading. So here we go. Probably be under 20 minutes. It won't go much longer than 20 minutes, I don't think. The reading I have scheduled for Sunday morning, it's over 30 minutes. I don't do long readings. I rarely, very rarely go over an hour. It's usually in the 30 to 40 minute range. My son is loud. Uno más. La sacerdotisa, the high priestess, Cancer. 10 of Wands, Deus de Bastos. 10 is Leo. El Ermitaño, the Hermit, Virgo. Uno más. Ooh, Big King Daddy, the Emperor, Mars, Aries. There's the Copas, 10 of Cups. Oh, 2 10s in the middle. 10 is Leo. And Nueve de Oros, 9 of Pentacles, 9 Aries. Yeah, he really gets into the gameplay. This is a yes. It was in the balance. I was going to say no, but this is a yes. That's really strong to have the 2 10s in the middle. It's really strong to have the Emperor. And to have the Emperor, which is Mars, Aries, and to end on a 9, which is the number of Aries in the system that I use, which is detailed in Linda Goodman's star signs. Yeah, it's a yes. You've given this a lot of thought, a lot of contemplation. You've put in the hard work, and your hard work will be rewarded. So whatever your question is, it can be about a job, a promotion, a person, a relationship, a connection, whatever it may be, it is a yes for 1. So yeah, that was quick. That was easy. I hope that helps. I have a lot of yes or no readings at this channel. Check out my playlist. I have numerous playlists. So check them out if you're so inclined. Thanks for watching. Peace out. And if you chose lipstick number 2, Catkin, Chestnut, here is your reading. It's a hell of a start. As de Bastos, Ace of Wands. Tres de Copas, 3 of Cups, 3 Sagittarius, and ooh, Cinco de Oros, 5 of Pentacles, 5 is Mercury, Gemini, Virgo. A lot of resistance. One more shuffle for pile 2. Caballo de Copas, 9 of Cups, Tres de Oros, 3 of Pentacles, 2 3s in the center. El Altar, El Carro, the Chariot, Cancer. Okay, this is a yes. But I feel like if you chose to, you may have a lot of cardinal energy in your natal chart, because I do associate 5 of Pentacles with Capricorn, and we have the Ace of Wands, which I associate with Aries, and again, the Chariot, that's Cancer. You could have a lot of cardinal energy. You could have a tendency to control everything. You could have a tendency to try to force square pegs into round holes. So I see you being very ambitious, highly energetic, very goal-oriented. And you get frustrated when things don't go exactly the way you want, when things don't line up exactly the way you want. You get frustrated, you get off track. You could have perfectionist tendencies. So just relax. You've put in the work, and the work will be rewarded. Maybe work on your faith. Let go and let God, so to speak. Breathe in, breathe out. You've done all the work. So now just lay back and wait for this to manifest, whatever this is. Could be a job, could be a promotion. You could be asking about travel. You could be asking about a person, a connection. Regardless, whatever your question is, it is a yes for 2. Yeah, pretty straightforward. That's what I see. That's what I have. I have a lot of yes or no readings at this channel. I have a lot of playlists. Check them out if you're so inclined. Thanks for watching. Peace out. And if you chose 3, the Dragon lipstick, here is your reading. Uno más. Seven of Cups, Eight of Copas. Seven is Pisces. We're in Pisces season right now. Today is March 7th, 2025, Friday, but you could be watching this in August 2025, September 2026, February 2027. My son really gets into the gameplay. Nine of Swords, I mean the Espadas. 9 is Aries, and another 9. 9 of Wands, so the Bastos. Rey de Oros, King of Pentacles, Seis de Espadas, 6 of Swords, 6 is Venus, and Princesa de Oros, Princess or Page of Pentacles. It's a no for 3. Back to the drawing board. If you're wondering about a person, there could be some delusion. I definitely see confusion, overthinking, fear-based thinking, worry, anxiety. You could be wondering about someone who leaves you on red, someone you've not communicated with in weeks, months, years in some cases. You could be wondering about a connection that's never exactly gotten off the ground, so to speak. There's no traction, there's no momentum, there's no consistency. If you're wondering about a job, a promotion, you're not ready yet. You've got to stabilize. But it doesn't matter what your question's about. I'm doing a tarot reading. Yeah, I don't have a personal office. I'm in my room, and it's always loud. There's just no avoiding it. There's always going to be background noise in my videos. Yeah, you're lacking stability. You're lacking conviction. I see a lot of confusion for 3. So yeah, that's a no. You could be going through some really debilitating transits. You could have Saturn on an angle. You could have Saturn in your 7th or in your 1st, 4th, 10th. You could be having a Saturn return, but I'm seeing a no for 3. That's what I see. That's what I have. I have a lot of yes or no readings at this channel. Check them out. Lots of playlists. Check them out if you're so inclined. Thanks for watching. Peace out. And if you chose lipstick number 4, Cuatro, here's your reading. A lot of resistance, but it's not exactly a sign from the universe. This is not the easiest deck to shuffle. Uno más. A lot of resistance. 10 of Pentacles, Diez de Oros, 10 is Leo. El Diablo, the Devil, Capricorn. And La Estrella, Aquarius. Uno más. La Estrella again. Do you have strong Aquarius in your chart? Mermaid, Siren, Siren TaRoT. I have Venus and Sun in Aquarius. They both trine Uranus and Libra. Seis de Copas, 6 of Cups. 6 is Venus. And so-called wish fulfillment, Nueve de Copas, 9 of Cups, 9 Aries. I was going to say no, but it looks like it is a yes after all. Yeah, it's a yes for 4. You have your doubts. I see uncertainty. You could be grappling with something. You could be doing a lot of shadow work. But that's strong to have the Star twice, and to have the 6 of Cups and the 9 of Cups, and to have this strong 10. That's a very strong beginning, 10 of Pentacles. And I'm seeing an axis because 10, Leo, and 2 Aquarius cards, the Leo-Aquarius axis, I refer to that as the most creative axis in Western astrology. I feel like for a lot of you who chose 4, you're wondering about something creative. You could be wondering about a manuscript, a novel, a book of poetry, a creative collaboration. Something creative is what I'm getting for 4. You could be wondering about a collaboration. You could be wondering about a video game that you and a friend are trying to put together, a comic book. Maybe you want to start a podcast or a YouTube channel, but it doesn't matter. It can be about anything. A creative opportunity, a new job, travel, a relationship, a person, doesn't matter. I'm seeing a yes for 4. So I have a lot of yes or no videos at this channel. I have a lot of playlists. Check them out if you're so inclined. Thanks so much for watching. Peace out. And if you chose 5, MAC Russian Red. Ruby Woo is my all-time favorite red, but lately I've been really feeling the Russian Red. My son's not really in agony. He gets really dramatic with the gameplay. It's Friday night. He's had a stressful week at school. He's a junior in high school. He's taking all big deal classes, physics, calculus, whatever, AP classes. He's a genius. So he lets off the steam on Friday nights with his friends doing gameplay. Okay, here we go. Yes or no to any question. Check out my playlist. I think I have, pretty sure I have a playlist just for yes or no. Pick cards. I'm sure I have over 100 playlists at this channel. I've been at it for a while. I uploaded my first pick a card reading to this channel on November 18th, 2018. So this channel is a Scorpio, like my son. My son has sun and moon in Scorpio. So the Copas, Page of Cups. Caballa de Copas, Knight of Cups. Messiah, that's the world, El Mundo, the fixed modality, Scorpio, Taurus, Leo, Aquarius. Uno más. Wheel of Fortune, Sagittarius. Ooh, the Empress. Venus. And La Freza, Strength. Okay. It's a yes, but it's a qualified yes. So by that, I mean, you could be asking about a job and it's not quite the right time for the new job, the promotion. If you're asking about a person, a relationship, the two of you are still getting to know each other. There's still a lot of, mystery still. You're still learning each other. It's not time to move in together. It's not time to get married. If you're wondering about the growth of a channel. Maybe you shuffle tarot cards on YouTube. It's been a lot of trial and error. You may be feeling exhausted. You may be feeling discouraged. Stick with it. You will succeed. But what I'm getting more than anything for 5 is that patience is required. So take care of yourself. Take care of your energy. Be very conscious of what you allow in, what you put out. Be very, very mindful of energy. Okay. Some of you may need to invest in some inner child work. Something so simple as, hell, I don't know, going to Michael's and buying some canvas and paints, a watercolor set, getting a manifestation journal, writing in it on a regular basis, paying attention to the astrological transits, writing down your dreams, listening to subliminals. You know, you can do subliminals for lucid dreaming or for anything. There's all kinds of subliminals. I'm always making subliminals myself for my various channels that aren't monetized. And I listen to subliminals. My favorite channel is Sama Subs, Samma. I love listening to her subs as I'm going to sleep at night because she has them on a 7 or 8 hour loop. I like the fire sounds best, the crackling bonfire sounds. Anyway, it's a yes, but I see that patience is called for 5, and it could be about anything. It could be about a business opportunity, a move, a job, a person, a connection. The emphasis again is on you taking care of yourself and learning how to fill your own cups, filling your cups before you fill anyone else's. It's okay to be selfish. It's okay to take time out for yourself. So yeah, that's what I see. That's what I have. And that does conclude this pick a card reading. Thank you all so much for watching, liking, commenting, subscribing, and sharing. Sending you all massive love and light from San Antonio.